Hey guys, this is Top Verse. Today, I'm going to be talking about the case of Armin Meiwes, the cannibal with consent. This is a spine-tingling story, but also one that can create a split point of view for many when they learn about this case. So let's get into it. Born in the German town of Kassel, computer technician Meiwes led a very lonely childhood. His father was a stern man who was largely disinterested in his son. When the marriage broke up, when Meiwes was only 8 years old, he abandoned the family, never to contact them again. He later told the court during the murder trial that Meiwes had been a well-behaved little boy, but had been obsessed with the story of Hansel and Gretel, in particular the chapter about fattening up Hansel to cook and eat him. When Meiwes' father left, it fell to his mother to become the dominant parent, who would often admonish him in the public and insisted in accompanying him everywhere. Meiwes, lacking a father figure, created an imaginary brother called Frankie, through whom he vented his cannibalistic thoughts, as Frankie would listen to Meiwes, something his mother never did. At age 12, Meiwes began to fantasize about eating his friends so that they would become part of him and stay with him forever, a desperate solution for a very lonely and misunderstood only child. In 1999, Meiwes' mother died and left him the family's large mansion house in Amstetten, totally alone for the first time in his life, without the demands of his controlling mother. He reportedly constructed a shrine to her in the house, complete with a plastic mannequin that he would lay on a pillow each night. After his mother's death, he also developed an interest in internet pornography, particularly that featuring torture and pain, and through these internet sites, Meiwes found his way to his first chat rooms about cannibalism. Where this story gets truly strange is that Meiwes posted an advertisement on this chat room called the Cannibal Cafe, looking for a consenting victim so he could fully consume them and become one with each other. Meiwes' advertisement stated that he was looking for a normally built 18 to 25-year-old to be slaughtered and then consumed. Bernd Brandes, an engineer from Berlin, answered the advertisement in March 2001. Many other people responded to the advertisement, but backed out. Meiwes did not attempt to force them to do anything against their will. The two made a videotape when they met on 9th March 2001 in Meiwes' home in the small town of Westerfield, west of Rotenburg, showcasing Meiwes amputating Brandes' penis with his arrangement and the two men attempting to eat it together. Before doing so, Brandes swallowed 20 sleeping pills and a bottle of cough syrup, likely causing an effect of slowed breathing and extreme tiredness. Brandes initially insisted that Meiwes attempted to bite his penis off. This did not work, and ultimately, Meiwes used a knife to remove it. Brandes apparently tried to eat some of his own penis raw, but could not, because it was too tough and, as he put it, chewy. Meiwes then fried his penis in a pan with salt, pepper, wine and garlic. He then fried it with some of Brandes' fat, but by then, it was too burnt to be consumed. He then chopped the penis up into chunks and fed it to his dog. According to court officials who saw the video, which has not been made public, Brandes may already have been too weakened from blood loss to eat any of his penis. Meiwes then ran Brandes a bar before going to read a Star Trek book or checking on Brandes every 15 minutes, during which time Brandes lay bleeding in the bath. Brandes continued to drift in and out of consciousness before finally collapsing again. After long hesitation and a prayer, Meiwes killed Brandes by stabbing him in the throat, after which he hung the body on a meat hook. The incident was recorded on a 4-hour videotape. Meiwes dismembered and ate the corpse over the next 10 months, storing body parts in his freezer under pizza boxes and consuming up to 20 kilograms or 44 pounds of the flesh. According to prosecutors, Meiwes committed the act for sexual pleasure. He was accused of murder for sexual satisfaction, a charge brought against him because cannibalism wasn't technically illegal under German law. Meiwes was arrested in December 2002 when a college student alerted the authorities to the new advertisements for victims online. Investigators searched his home and found body parts and the videotape of the killing. On the 30th of January 2004, Meiwes was convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 8 years and 6 months in prison. The case attracted considerable media attention. When speaking to a German newspaper, Meiwes admitted cannibalizing Brandes and expressed regret for his actions. He added he wants to write a biography with the aim of deterring anyone wanting to follow his footsteps. Websites dedicated to Meiwes starting appearing after his 2002 arrest, with people advertising for willing victims. They should go for a treatment, so it doesn't escalate as it did with me, said Meiwes. While in prison, Meiwes has since become a vegetarian. He believes there are about 800 cannibals still in Germany. Now, in 2021, Meiwes is still in prison. For reasons I can't seem to find, his sentence had been extended, but he is able to actually leave jail. Meiwes is allowed sunglasses and a cap so he isn't recognized as he walks through the town. 2 officers accompany him, a police investigator said. For security reasons, they take him to another federal state. There, he is allowed to walk through the town, the officer said. To the family next door where Armin lived way back in 2001, Armin Meiwes seemed the perfect neighbor. He mowed their lawn, repaired their car, and even invited them around for dinner. Other residents in the small German town of Rotenburg also believe there was nothing odd about the 42-year-old computer expert whose light burned late into the night inside his creaking mansion. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. This is Top Verse. I want to say thank you for all the support I've been getting lately. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.